This is a weird question, but I only have this. It's sort of rhetorical, but it's something that I can relate to, and you probably on a bigger, in a bigger way, maybe, is that when I was on a show, Smallville, and when it came out, it was huge and it was everywhere, and
Yeah,
there wasn't such social media, but for the first couple of seasons, you felt like you're on top of the world, and
for sure.
you guys were catapulted on a bigger scale than Smallville ever was, and you were just thrown
Smallville
into
was a
this.
huge show, though.
It was, but it wasn't Stranger Things.
It's a great show.
Thank you,
Sure.
but Stranger Things was just you go true, true. It wasn't Stranger Things. But look, it was way to the masses, it was just a bigger Stranger Things was everywhere. And um boom, season 1, season 2, season 3, you're in the covers, you're
Yeah.
on this, you're in every talk show, everybody wants you. And now towards the end, ultimately what happens is the writers and everybody go, "Oh, next show. Oh, there's the next show." It's always the next show and the
Yeah.
next show and the next show. And so after like a couple of seasons, did you feel like, "Oh, we're not as big as we were," or people don't care as much as they used to? Did you ever feel like that?
You felt like that.
I felt
If
like
I
that.
did, it was nothing but refreshing,
Really?
weirdly enough. Yeah. I think I never necessarily, it's not what I did it for. It's not what I necessarily ever really liked. Of course, I understand all the wonderful things it has done for me and my family. When it comes to financial security, of course, like that's just something that, like, growing up, it was always a real struggle. And then suddenly it's not. And that's like, well, when you're that young, it's not really like you can really reflect and understand how incredible that is for your family and for you. But then, like, also there's like a part of it where like you're that young and you're suddenly the breadwinner for your family when you're 12, and that's not something that like is normal at the time. And even now, I'm like, absolutely, of course, I would love to do that. But it's not like when you are 13, you have the ability to reflect and be like, is this something I'm okay with going forward? You don't have those skills yet. You're not developed enough to really get what people are asking of you.
Right.
Uh, Thankfully, things worked out. Um, but I think now I just like, I honestly look forward because I think those careers are always about peaks and valleys. And I think with this show, it's quite clear. Like I'm very well aware of it. I would like the people in my team, like my managers and my agents, to understand that I'm very okay with understanding that Stranger Things will beyond very likely be the biggest thing I will ever do, and will most likely be the thing that I am remembered for, even if I consistently work after this. And I am so cool with that. As long as it facilitates happiness going forward, security, and more work going forward, what the hell else could I ask for? I don't really want to maintain a sense of relevancy at this point when, if I'm going to put so much stress into that to maintain this level, when it's not even something I particularly enjoy that much, and I could focus my time and effort on things that I actually like doing, and I can use this to make myself happy, what the hell else would I want to do?
Who are you?
I'm
Who
Gaten.
are you, Gaten? Listen, you are more mature than me
Thank you.
right now. But more
I
importantly,
disagree. I
that
disagree.
is like, I used to be so consumed with, well, at least I can grow my hair out. I'll do this. I'll do this. And then it dawned on me, the it is so difficult to get work as an actor, then to get on a
Yeah.
show that is airing, then to get on a show that
Hmm.
people really like, then to be on a super hit that everyone knows about, and you're thrust into this. It's such a rarity.
It's not an industry that's designed to facilitate long-term work in any situation.
Right.
Because think about all like the really famous people on famous shows that just like aren't working much now because it's all about what's new, what's next, what are we moving on from,
Right.
and
Right.
it's just, you got to find your niche, you got to find what makes you happy.
That's what I always say. I always say, find your purpose through, your friends, your family, your passions.